Xbox One is ruling in the sales department.
Microsoft finally beating Sony.
Well, Microsoft, I think, is doing okay even without the Xbox.
Well, I know, but
as far as sales-wise, they doing okay for 3 months in a row.
Yeah.
And Apple,
finally, they're giving up on building. No
No
more Apple Car.
I was looking forward for that Apple Car.
I wasn't.
It was gonna be the whole car was gonna be touchscreen.
I wasn't. We'll talk about it more.
Yo, we got a lot to talk about with that Apple right now. We got all that more right here. Back again on Fanatic.
The Dude Show.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
This your boy Valentine.
This is Gochu.
We're back.
We're finally back.
We're back. Everything's worked out.
I know you guys been missing.
He was like, we've been kind of sporadic, stuff like that. This guy was moving.
I went to Korea for 3 weeks.
I had a new job with the baby, stuff like that. But now everything's sorted out.
So we're all back on track.
We're back on track. And now
you can't get rid of us.
There's some goofy stuff happening behind the screen. My girl walking past being cuckoo right now. So
you gotta bring your baby.
I gotta bring the baby in so you can see the little baby.
Kai.
But anyway, so Microsoft.
Okay, yeah. So the first topic,
Microsoft. But see, if I start talking about my son,
our audience is probably like wondering what was
the baby.
Yeah.
If I start talking about my son, I'm a proud daddy, and this is going to go on forever. Yes, that's why I'm going to cut myself off.
Look at this picture.
Look what he does.
Look at
he spits now.
Typical parent photos. Anyway, first topic. The main topic we're going to talk is Microsoft.
Now we start coughing. So Microsoft finally is doing good, But I know the people are always saying just because Microsoft was doing bad, they gotta remember that the Xbox is just one little department. It's just one.
Well, but we are talking about the gaming department.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But you always hear public say it's like just doom and gloom. No, Microsoft. Even if Xbox can tank right now, and Microsoft will be okay. The difference is Sony. All their eggs are on the PlayStation platform.
Well, I wouldn't say all, but more.
No. They just had their stockholders meeting a little while ago, and saying that the majority of their profits for the whole company came from PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah.
What about all the electronics?
Remember they sold off they sold off their computer business. They sold off a lot of their different businesses.
TVs and stuff. Samsung just took over. Samsung, LG.
Well, remember, LG, Samsung, really, they have so many different things going on with Samsung. But right now, the biggest chunk of their money is coming from the PlayStation. That's why they listening to their fans. That's why Sony's really trying to be that game system because it's making them so much fucking money.
Well, but then so right now, even though Xbox Xbox S, right?
Xbox S. Well, just the Xbox, I think they got it all lumped together. Saying Xbox has outsold Sony's PS4 for 3 months straight.
But my question is,
in a row.
Is Sony doing bad? No, they're selling still a good amount, right? Xbox sold more now. Microsoft is doing better.
But then again, I think because
there are so many people who already bought PlayStation, so then it's like.
But at the same time, people need to realize is that even though Microsoft was selling less, they still was selling a lot. And as far as company-wise, they looking for the long haul. It's only fanboys that's getting all worried about, the numbers and stuff like that. Because Microsoft we're fine. They're still making crazy amount of money.
And you guys know we don't do the whole fan.
No, I love them both.
F you this, like they were both doing good. Yeah. Finally, Microsoft is picking up that momentum.
Yeah, but what is the reason? I think it is because the S has kind of jump started the whole people's buying idea. Let me rephrase that. I don't think it was just the S. I think it was also a lot of people who maybe had PS4s before and say,
you know what, it's worth to buy an Xbox.
Let me check out this now, because when the S came out,
Xbox got cheaper too,
and the original one price went down. Yeah, so all these people that was waiting, they said, well, damn. And you can look on eBay now to find the original Xbox with the Kinect for a pretty good price too. And they had a Groupon not that long ago.
Oh, okay. So then they're doing an aggressive sales tactic too. Right. But I mean, I think it's a good time to buy one. I mean, honestly, if you're really waiting for the more powerful one, which is gonna be the Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Then you should wait. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a perfect time to buy either console if you don't own one.
I think it's a great time. So you can pick up a used PS4. You can pick up the new PS Slim. You got the new PS Pro coming out, PS4 Pro. You got the Xbox original. You got Xbox Slim, and then the Xbox Scorpio.
Xbox S, right?
Xbox S,
and then the Scorpio.
Scorpio. You got to say that every time. This holiday time, everybody's been buying a console.
It's gonna be a great
console war.
Season.
This is me doing my touch screen on my Apple car. That's not happening anymore.
So, yep. As of yesterday, well,
get it out.
We just found out.
You know what? He's so sad because all he's been talking about is my Apple car. I need my Apple car.
I told you that.
I feel that this car is going to be the future.
I told you from the get-go when we heard
when we heard
that Apple was going to build a car, I told him, I'm like, that's the stupidest idea because they don't know jack shit about cars.
It's gonna be the iTouch car or the iMobile.
Yeah, we were like making fun about like
everybody.
iCar.
Give me names that you thought the Apple should have called their car in the comments. I want to know some good names. I say the iMobile car.
iCar, just simple.
No. If it was gonna be the iCar, that's beyond generic. But then iPhone.
So yes, iCar.
No, it probably gonna be iDrive.
No, but then that's more like the Apple Play, like just for the car system.
Yeah.
So no,
I'm sure what you thought it was going to be. iCar. But it's no more. They gave up. I want to know what pushed them to say, you know what, this is just stupid. They're probably the same people that say, let's not make a TV either. They're just going to do that whole iTV thing too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they realize there's a lot of things that they need to figure out, and it's just there's too much risk. There's a lot of risk riding on that thing, and they weren't just gonna build a regular car, they were going after Tesla.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because I know that when they started doing this, that Apple was trying to grab a lot of Tesla's engineers, and then Tesla start hiring all of Apple's engineers. They was like hiring back and forth. So either company you work for, if you get laid off, you can just go work for the other company.
Well, but now I feel bad for all the people that got hired at Apple to
they're working on this car
now, and now they're all out of business. So in a sense, it's like, I feel sorry because I'm sure some people were working at Tesla fine, and I'm sure Apple went aggressively saying, "Oh, we'll pay you this much, so come to us." And now they're like,
I'm more thinking about when they originally had the idea, the whole thing with Apple, they always try to say we could do something better. So were they really just looking at Tesla and say, you know what, we could do a car better than Tesla? Because that's the only car I could think with Apple's type of branding and what they do that they was kind of going after. Because Tesla seems like that same kind of idea.
Well, but then why are they giving up on it already then?
Maybe they saw what Tesla do, only Tesla can do that kind of stuff, and they're not Tesla.
Well, I almost feel like before they were only worrying about Tesla, but now that so many other companies are building electric cars, so now they're figuring, oh shit, all these other companies have the factory, they have the manufacturing facilities to build other cars.
They have to subcontract with other people.
Yeah, so then Apple's not
going to sit around and start building car factories.
So I figured, I'm sure somebody up there is saying like, okay, this is costing us a lot of money, even though they have a lot of money. It's too risky, so I'm sure they just say, you know what?
Done.
Let's focus on just making the is it called for the car?
The infotainment kind of thing.
Yeah, the
Apple Play.
Apple Play.
Yeah,
so they're gonna focus on Apple Play.
Right.
So yeah, it's.
That's the way everything's going, because most car companies now saying that they don't no longer need to build their own entertainment system as long as they can support either Apple. You can just plug your phone in, or Android. Then because your phone has more capabilities than any hand unit you have in there.
And that's the thing too. Like we both have a car with navigation system. I'm sure you guys do too. But most of the time,
you got your phone
always go back
in.
to your phone. Yeah, because it makes more sense. And it gives you actually a better direction.
As long as you can plug your phone in. Now we segued in and talking about technology, but I think that's what Apple's focusing on.
They're just saying that we're going to focus on Apple Play.
So forget about you, because think about it. If they have a car they focus on, yes, they could have made a lot of money, but they probably theoretically could make way more. They can make way more money by just having an Apple Play system and as many different manufacturers as possible. Because some manufacturers probably would saw them as a little threat if they just was making a car, but now since they're not making a car, then okay, you have no more car. We'll take more of your system.
I guess that's
and theoretically they probably could make more doing that. So
I wouldn't say more. I mean, if they built a car, and if it did blow up. Then,
right.
I mean, come on, they would have made a lot of money.
Anyway, we're not gonna beat this dead apple horse.
No more apple.
We took a bite out of apple. If anybody know me by looking around here, I'm saying I'm a fan of Star Wars. It's kind of an understatement.
Nerd alert!
It's past an understatement. But when I heard about this, nothing about this made me want to...
Well, we gotta tell them first.
But still, even before I say this, nothing about this story made me say, ooh, I need to go check that school out too.
That is true, because it's a lot of, And what?
So...
Bunch of grown-up people dressed up like Jedi?
And that's all the time. That's nothing wrong with that. But trying to say I'm gonna learn a martial... This is from a guy who actually been doing martial art my whole life. So they actually invented a martial art based on the lightsaber, Ludo Sport, which was in Italy 10 years ago.
So they started this Lightsaber Academy.
Lightsaber Fighting Academy.
Which was founded 10 years ago in Italy.
Right.
And they're finally bringing it to
United States.
The Bay Area, San Francisco. They have one in like Singapore. Right. So then the whole idea was that you're the geek. So in Star Wars world, there's...
Well, let me break it down.
Yeah, break it down for me.
When you got the Sith and the Jedi.
Oh my God.
Both schools of the Jedi, they learn their lightsaber combat their fighting style. In the Jedi, you have different, just like in martial arts today, we have different styles of fighting styles.
True.
Different stances. So there are 7 different combat stances when using a lightsaber. So Ludo Sport supposedly read all the books and they say, you know what?
We're gonna make it.
I can make this. I can do this. So they got a bunch of martial, because I guess even think about back in history, everything was oral and everything was on paper when they had to learn different martial arts. So you know what I'm saying? That's what your mind thinks. I don't know when I say lightsaber and men, I don't say Earl. Doesn't come to my mouth.
Anyway.
You said that one. That was your Freudian slip. Freudian slip. So they said they can come up with these combat styles. So now they're trying to teach people these 7 styles.
I'm not making fun of them. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a cool idea. It's just a lot of what?
I think it sounds cool. Something that I would love to take my do with my son. To get a lightsaber, me and my son going together and we learning some stuff. I think that'd be cool. But me and my boys together, I don't know. I'm hella high.
It's one of those things I'm like, let's go check it out.
Let's go check that shit out. That shit's gonna be dope.
I swear to God, if they don't have a glowing lightsaber,
I think you do.
I'll be really pissed.
But it can't be the kind at Toys R Us.
It will break.
It gotta be like they maybe invented their own kind of glowing thing that can take being whacked on the head by different people.
Because if they give us a wooden stick and say, hey, we painted blue and it's a light, I'm like,
I think I saw from the pictures that they all was glowing. People had different glowing sticks and stuff. But they were holding it. I mean, yeah. I don't know. But if you want to learn lightsaber combat, Jedi combat,
you happen to live in San Francisco.
They did say Jedi. They didn't say Sith. So if you want to learn Sith combat, you got to come to my crib. But for Jedi combat, you got to go to San Francisco
and learn the 7 different ways of
the Force.
The Force.
Okay, that was my brain. My brain said, we're done with this guy. That was it for this week.
See you guys next week.